Hello, my dear Libras. This is your reading for the month of May. So, I've already pre-laid the cards, shuffled, meditated. It's a long process, that's why I don't put it on the recording. And this is what came out. Underline energy. That can be the past, but also for me, the why of what is happening now. We have Nine of Cups and the Emperor. So here we have that wish fulfillment, here being content emotionally with the Emperor, with the strength of the Emperor. So that can be you, or it could be that you have met an Emperor that is your wish fulfilled. Somebody strong, somebody in control. It can be he has his own business or whatever, but it's somebody that has mastered all of the kings. So he's solid in his emotions, in his mind, in his willpower, and in his capacity to manifest material. After that, I say that because here we have Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. So we're talking about love and that capacity to share love, to give and receive love, that is a healing and elevating manner. The Chalices of Hermes there. See? That is the underlying energy. So either in the past you met that Emperor, or it is the process of you becoming the Emperor and being able to offer your heart and preparing to have a relationship. Under the deck I have the Temperance, which is healing and which is also divine timing and preparing. Two cups here. In the now, I have 10 of Cups. That is beautiful. I have the Queen of Wands. That's your feminine side, or maybe you're dealing with a fire sign, man or woman, but that is the capacity, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Temperance, Sagittarius also, the capacity to attract what we want. And with that, which is all beautiful, poof, here they came out together. We have Eight of Swords, so you're going in your head with this, and you're feeling stuck because you're putting yourself all sorts of, it's impossible because of that. Based on your past experiences, because what have grown from the cups of your past experiences, that's what we feed off from. That's why they're the only cups represented with actual growth in them, flowers. So because we do feed from our emotional experiences from the past, it kind of gives us what the taste of life is. And in the past you were hurt and you're trying to understand. So there's that thing that wants to come or that came, and here you are retracting because you are blocking yourself because of your past experiences. But you are healing, you are slowly healing in the month of May. There the Sagittarius again, the Temperance, healing card. In the future, here we have the Hermit. Going inside, again, like the Four of Swords, trying to go get our wisdom, the light of our inner light of our soul, our higher self guiding us. There he has his light guiding him on the road, on his spiritual road, under the moon. So that means he goes into his unconscious and trying to understand what is the energy of the Four of Wands. What is a relationship that is solid, committed, joyful? It's not like hard work and karma and things like that, you know. Maybe that was your reference from before, but here reflecting on what is that energy. That energy of communion. See those two characters here? That energy of communion, of joy, of marriage, and all of these things. So you're gonna go within and continue understanding, trying to understand that. And once you do, well, there you are in your power. King of Swords, your masculine side that now has a clear idea, a strategy. He knows what he wants and he's gonna go for it. And you're gonna go for it like pretty fast, holding your passion here in your hands and going for it, but from a very solid mental, not airheaded and just following your wand. No, you're solid in your mind, but you have that passion of the here and now that is going to drive you. And I'm happy to see that, because the Knight of Wands is the perfect energy to get us out of this, because he's the why not? Why not? I feel it, I understand it, I'm going for it. That's his energy. That with the King of Swords. So that is beautiful. And after that, we have the King of Cups. So maybe dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But mostly after doing this is emotional maturity, emotional solidity, emotional intelligence. You've done so much work on the pain that you had from the past, and understanding what is a true communion, what is a true union in happiness and joy, that now I think you embody this. You embody the King of Cups. So let's see. Let's see, Spirit, please help me clarify this reading for Libra. This reading for Libra. Call upon Spirit, call upon the light, and I call upon my guides. Help me clarify this reading for Libra. Okay, so what is that Emperor with the Nine of Cups, Spirit? What is that for Libra? What is that for Libra? Ace of Pentacles. So it was a new prospect that arrived, a solid one, and that's why it makes you like a wish fulfilled. It is someone coming into your life. Whoops, I was looking at the Ace of Cups, and there again we have the King of Cups with Death. Could be a Scorpio, but it's the transformation. See, in the underlying energy, the cup, it is the transformation of the emotional and understanding, because this is always to go towards the dawn. It is a purification, the death and the transformation of maybe old ways of feeling emotions, or reference, emotional reference. There's a transformation here. That's why you end up King of Cups. What is that Two of Cups? Because this is the underlying energy, a bit what we're talking about in the story here. So there's this new opportunity that arrived, and there you are transforming your emotional intelligence to be able to receive, your capacity to receive an Ace of Cups. Two of Cups, what is the Two of Cups? Five of Wands. So maybe your connections were conflict before, fighting, bickering, arguing. And here we have the Three of Wands. So this will bring you new ships, because you're making a decision. Two of Wands, Three of Wands. Because I think that before, what love meant for you was a combat. You had to combat maybe for your boundaries, maybe you had to combat for your self-respect, maybe you had to, you know, like it was a fight of different will powers together, and making it a combat instead of a fusion and union. Not fusion like we lose ourselves, but more of a sharing of each other's energies, cups. What is that Queen of Wands, Spirit? What is that Queen of Wands in there now? Is it Libra? In their passion and what they want to attract in life? Could be that Emperor, whatever the sign he is, brought out a lot of passion in you. And that's what threw you off in the past there, and trying to figure out, not wanting to lose yourself, you know? What is that? Queen of Wands, Libra. Spirit, do you want to talk about it? Movement. So this is aligning our dark and our light, and this is what you're working. You're going within the dark to understand what is a union, to undo that belief that what is a couple is something that because it's enough to block you there, you know, if you think that the couple is fighting. So here it's she creates what she wants. She's self-assured, confident in everything. So it's that need, and that's what you are going to do in the month of May. You're going to align what you want and what you believe. Because one horse can be what we want, and we don't always create what we want. We create what we believe. That's how the magic of life works. So when what we want and what we believe are the same, because we have healed and therefore changed what we believe about love, about stability, about real union, then it's success in what we will attract. Talk to me. So you're changing the way you're going to attract love. And maybe you have already met that person, or you're going to go towards that person, that you're going to manifest that person. Talk to me about the Hermit and the Four of Wands. Yeah. Okay, so see, maybe you were left in the cold in the past. Conflict, left in the cold. For you, that was what the union was. You know? So there you go. You're going within to understand that. And I think clearing of not letting yourself live something beautiful because you believe that that is what a union is. This is not what a union is. You don't have to fight to get what you deserve and all of that. You can go inside. You will understand that. King of Swords. So within, you're going into these energies, trying to heal them and understand them. Oops. King of Swords. That is you. But here, you understood something with the Hermit there, and you're going with it with the Knight of Swords. Want to say something more about that, Spirit? You want to say something more about that? Oh, you're really going with it. Knight of Swords and Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords. I said it before it came out, but because that's it, you know, that's kind of the combination of the two. It's that you're sure of yourself, you have your sword of truth, you understand, and you're going for it. Okay, King of Cups. Oh, there was a card that flipped also. Oh, a bunch of cards. Okay. Oh my God, that's a bit too much. But in there was the Ace of Wands, and there was, you know, so anyway, they're gonna come out if they have to come out. King of Cups. Okay, well, there you go. Ace of Swords, understanding the Seven of Swords. Understanding that energy. And this is emotional also, because this is a total disempowerment. When we, the opponent takes away our capacity to fight for ourselves. So it looks like you were really, if this, the people that this resonates to, in the past, your power was taken away from you. Because this guy goes and steals the swords of the enemy during the night. The next day they don't have any swords to fight with. And you know, when you're in conflict with people, if relationships was this for you, and this, you feel like you have no tools. You have absolutely no weapons to defend yourself. You're only absorbing or being collateral damage for somebody that doesn't act right. So here, the emotional and this intelligence I was talking about, the understanding that the King of Swords has in his hand, is about that energy. So here, Seven of Swords, there's a lot of stuff you're dealing with. Seven of Swords, and that's why there's a lot of healing here. A lot of healing. These energies together. What is a couple? It's having to fight, to argue, to have what we deserve, but at one point we don't even feel we deserve it anymore. We feel completely powerless. It's losing ourselves, losing our right to receive, and all of that. So these three things makes that a relationship in our head is negative. It's dangerous. Commitment is dangerous, because here, reflecting on what is commitment, what is marriage, a happy union of two souls that are together and exchanging and building something solid. It's completely different. And that's what you are, this in the month of May, you are going in to heal and understand. Heal and understand, because you picked that up in your past there, and it's blocking you. Heal and understand all the pains from the past. You're using your spirituality, you're going inside. Maybe there's going to be understanding also. Ten of Cups, you know, that's that. There again, there's a couple on this. So maybe that Emperor, if you haven't met him, could be you. And you could have had the tendency to keep yourself alone, to have control. And if you have the belief that a relationship like that is that negative things I was saying before, then you keep yourself single, alone, to protect yourself, to have control over your emotional sanity. So it's a whole reanalyzing of this and having a different vision, so that you can create what you believe, which will be healed and changed, tempered. So your two horses can go in the same direction towards a union, towards a Two of Cups. So whether you have met that person or not, and that at the end of the month you're actually with that person, this is an essential work that you are going to do in the good part of the month of May. And at the end, you will get that healing, that emotional understanding, and either you will be able to be with the person you've met, or you will attract that person in your life. That is what is happening. So this is your reading, Libra. So this is beautiful because it's essential healing. It's a flip of your vision of what is a union, what is a true union, shared emotions and love, how to be able to be vulnerable with someone without feeling endangered, without feeling powerless, that you can be chewed up and thrown out in the cold and having to fight. So it's a completely flip on your vision of what love is. So have a beautiful month of May. I send you my love and light, and I'll see you next month. Okay? Bye-bye.